gods don't give a damn about us.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Baldur's Gate 3. We're in Act 3 and we're currently at the Open Hand Temple. Their high priest has been murdered. So we're going to try and figure out more about that, as well as a couple of other loose ends. We're going to be looking for someone named Shura, who is related to the pendant we've been wearing for a while. What is that? Sleuth of Helm, Valeria? Hi, little guy. What are you? Sister Yanis.
I have all the evidence I need.
You don't even have the murder weapon.
Details.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he
What
was no
is this?
murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed.
Have you
Sister
tried
Yanis.
Speak with Dead yet?
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
Don't apologize. Sounded like a load of bollocks anyway.
I wouldn't go that far. But the investigator is being particularly challenging right now.
Trying to hide something?
Two people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target.
What makes Brilgor... I mean, it's because he's a refugee, and there seems to be a lot of tensions. What makes Brilgor politically convenient?
Brilgor was a refugee. No one sticks up for them at the best of times, and with Gortash in power... Well, I expect the Flaming Fists will ban refugee aid now one of them's blamed for murder.
Let me help you. I'll look around, see if there's anything to prove Brilgor innocent.
Feel free to look around the temple. But fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence.
Where can I find the investigator?
Charetta's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case.
Any idea what I should be looking for?
Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really.
Can you also tell me where to find Shira Clarwin?
I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid.
Uh-oh.
Shira passed away last year.
Oh, no!
Peacefully, mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit.
Okay, well, we gotta go and exhume the dead, I guess? Oh, dear. I best get going.
I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
Are the dead here at all? The Order of Ilmatari Service. A mass book used by the Broken Gods congregation during regular services. There are a lot of hymns about self-flogging scattered throughout the tome. You guys are a strange group, aren't you? Soups of the Realms.
How goes the search?
Okay, so we're looking for the murder weapon. I need to know where the bodies are. Yeah, that's what I'm
Lorgan's
wondering.
in the room behind us.
Okay.
With Sister Rose. Brilgor's buried out back, through the kitchen and the dormitories.
Any advice?
The killing happened in the kitchen cellar. Could be a good place to start.
And what do I need to prove Brilgor's innocence?
Valeria never found the murder weapon. That would be definitive proof that they missed something.
Okay. Anything we want to read? Soups and Salvation.
We let more outsiders in and more Baldurians die. Duke ShadowLAID, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out?
I heard that your priest died. My condolences.
Thank you, stranger. Father Lorgan's passing has saddened us all.
Passing? He was murdered by one of the fugitives he was harboring.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid.
It sounds like your god would be proud of Father Lorgan.
Thank you, stranger. I take some solace knowing that he died in Ilmater's service.
Does Ilmater's service involve protecting heretic absolutists? Or perhaps I missed that sermon.
Enough, Bill. You seem a kind soul. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
All right, Brother Bill is angry.
I've nothing against Father Lorcan. Ilmater rest his soul. If you're looking for a handout, try elsewhere. We're focusing on our own now.
Okay. As we go into this, I think I am going to do a long rest, even though we don't need it. I just want to make sure that we're getting triggers that might be happening. You know, we just started this act. There could be some triggers. I really want to know where my owlbear went. I hope it isn't a bug, and I hope that if the owlbear left camp, it's because it went somewhere else in the world where we can interact with it again eventually. Let's also talk to everybody.
So Baal's chosen is a doppelganger. I should not be surprised. They have ever been among his favorite servants. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food, or she fears what you might do. Good.
I think she wants us paranoid, so that we make mistakes.
Exactly. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Baalspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely.
She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that.
Okay, so us killing Ketheric seems to have raised tensions between the two that are remaining, which is good. I like that. How are you faring without your harpers?
You think me lonely? In truth, I prefer travel in a small pack such as this. Unburdened by numbers, we're free to act rather than react. A little like the old days. With allies every bit as peculiar. Give or take a few tadpoles.
So somebody in the comments, let me know. I'm curious. I know that like Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 had very little actual voice dialogue, but they, you know, the characters that you had with you had little voices that they would do when you use them in battle and whatnot. Did they use the same voice actress for Jaheira? Or is it just somebody who sounds like her? Somebody let me know, because I really don't know. Let's see. I'd like to hear more about those old days.
Would you? In time, then. Perhaps once you found a rocking chair for me to doze off in. Ask it.
Yeah, we've already done those two dialogues already, so...
Copper for your thoughts. Hello. What can I do for you?
Shadowheart had an exclamation. Yeah, let's go see what that's about.
I can still feel the Shadowfell all over me.
Him too.
Still hear her words in my ear. I feel unclean.
Is that true? Does her wound, can her wound still hurt her? I don't know if we've, completely fixed this. What do you want to do about it?
I want to wash it away. All of it. I have an idea, but I'll need your help.
Anything, girl. Of course.
Wait until the others are asleep.
Huh?
Then come with me. There's a place we can go. Down the coast a little.
Oh, I will. I will. I'll go anywhere with you. As you wish.
Always good to talk, my friend.
Orin, Skvar, burn away the shadows she hides in, tear off her mask, and you'd reveal her for what she is, a shivering child.
A Githyanki prince was bound inside the artifact this entire time. I can hardly believe it. Yeah, we haven't really talked to her about this, have we?
Your parasite communes with Lae'zel's. Her heart races as she learns of the events inside the astral prism.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives.
And we didn't help him. Are you cool with that?
It is not the Geith visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
The blood of the mother. Who is he exactly?
Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our gay slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons.
Yep.
Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
Okay, so it's like a line. 157? That's a lot of Vlaakiths.
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle. Or so the Varshis teach us.
So he's the one who knows
Yet
the truth.
The Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
Do we want that? I mean, we don't know enough about Orpheus to know if he'd be better than the Vlaakiths, you know? I would love to ask her opinion. So what happens now?
We meet Voss in the city, and we obtain the key to freeing Orpheus from his prison. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
And he has the power to subdue the power of the Geith, the Illithids, which is what the Emperor is using to help us. So if we choose to go with Orpheus, we have to presume that Orpheus will be able to overthrow Vlaakith, and he'll still be able to lend us his power to subdue the Absolute Worm. Just like the Emperor currently is. So, we have to think if we're going to go against the Emperor and free Orpheus or not. Which, honestly, I think I'm leaning towards that right now. Let's talk about Orpheus a little bit more.
What about him?
Why is he called the Prince of the Comet?
The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Geich.
Which we know is lies.
So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people. Lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign.
Why did Vlaakith keep Orpheus alive all those millennia ago? It's because of his power to subdue the Geith.
The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a Geich hive mind. A talent like that makes the Prince a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself?
Why would Vlaakith want Orpheus dead now if he's so valuable alive?
A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you. The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape.
Makes sense.
Better to risk the rise of Illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves.
Who were the hostile Githyanki in the prism?
Orpheus's honor guard, loyal to the end. Trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as Geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths. But I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son.
I think we're gonna go against the Emperor. I mean, maybe we can convince the Emperor to be cool about it. But I think we're gonna side with Orpheus.
Very well.
I don't know, it just seems to check out for me. Let's see, anybody else over here? No. Why can't we talk to Grub?
Always good to talk, my friend.
That foul shapeshifter Orin is like a scavenger beast, probing us for weaknesses. Do not let her shake your resolve.
Have you heard from Thaniel since we moved on?
I have. He speaks to me during my nightly meditations. He is well, and Oliver also. At times they are one, and at others they divide. Easier for playing, perhaps. And the land thrives also. I doubt you would recognize it. Perhaps one day, you and I can both return and see it for ourselves.
It's certainly good to be back at camp. How I've missed the smells.
I'm glad you're back where you belong, Scratch.
Indeed. And I'm sure Dringo would do a great job. He always took good care of me.
Oh. Worth the save scumming to make sure that those other dogs were taken care of too. There are some things. Owlbear's here! He is here! Oh, I thought he was gone.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you.
You like it here, huh?
Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin cat smells like goblins.
Looks like I'm stuck with you, little guy.
Yes, fun.
God, I love him. Pet him. All right, I think I have to try something. Oh no!
But I will not bite you.
Oh, I thought I'd be able to interact as an owlbear. All right, we had to try though. We did. All right, what do you want, Gale? God, you're so boring. I'm so mean to Gale for no reason.
I hope you're
He's a
here
fine
to
character.
discuss
He really
that
is.
contract you just signed. Agreeing to give away our greatest hope of salvation wasn't the wisest of moves.
What contract? What are you talking about? This is a bug. I did not make any contracts with Roth, did I? Yeah, this is bugged. You hate to see it. But hey, spoilers, I guess. Apparently, he's gonna ask us to get a crown of some kind? Don't worry, I said what Raphael wanted to hear. I have no intention of giving him the crown.
I'm glad to hear it. But you realize we can't just tell him we changed our minds. I promise you, whatever outcomes we're hoping for in this world-ending endeavor of ours, letting that devil get hold of the crown must not be one of them. No. What we should be pursuing is knowledge. We need to learn more about that crown. We should pay a visit to Sorcerer's Sundries. Their book collection is the envy of the Sword Coast. I'm certain the truth lurks somewhere on their shelves.
I hope that doing this out of order isn't problematic. I hope we can still interact with Raphael wherever he is. But yeah, the crown must be, yeah, it's the crown on the Elder Brain that's allowing those two chosen to control it. Let's see. So why would a Baldurian magic shop be the first place we look?
Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Thanks for the spoilers, Gale. Gosh, this is why you're not part of the main team, Gale. Stupid Gale.
Or in toys with us where she could destroy us. Whatever her motivations, I hope she reveals them quickly.
Stupid Gale.
Fate spins along as it should.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Where's Arabella gone?
The girl has left to hew her own path. She left you a letter. Thou couldst read it, or thou couldst not. Such is the way of autonomy. Hast thou other business?
A facial expression. Vernac is sick of your shit, Withers. We actually found the letter, I thought, over here. I wonder if they changed that so that it was more obvious in the patch or something. Because we've already gotten the letter, I think. Is it the same? Hey, you. So I owe you a lot. For one, I don't know what the inside of a snake's belly looks... Yeah, we read this. Okay. I wonder if they changed that just to make it more obvious, because a bunch of people probably missed it sitting on the box.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
Okay, nothing new there.
Keeping very well, I hope?
I'd like to know what happened between you and your father, Ketheric. I think we may have gone through these, but...
I mourn the man I knew. He was wonderful. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. This was different. It was like I could see my fate in her eyes. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... and this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped. He told me we'd be together now. Said Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors that plagued my home. He's gone now. But I suppose the man I knew died when I died. The man he became... that wasn't the father I knew. The one I loved so very much.
Ketheric is honestly such a fascinating character. It's one of those things where it's like, man, like, he was only a big part of Act 2, but like they could have expanded his story and I would have loved it, you know? But honestly, with what they were able to do in Act 2 was still very, very solid, but like, it's one of those things where he was such a, like, interesting character that it's too bad he's no longer a villain for us. What will you do now that your father's gone?
Look after my angel, of course. She's been through more than
this
I
time
can
it's
bear
literal.
to think about.
It's not even a pet name.
100 years in the Shadowfell. 100 years being murdered by Sharans over and over. It fills me with a rage I can hardly contain. She's a formidable woman, my Aelin. But no one could escape such horrors unscathed. She's in my hands now, and I intend to help her through whatever's to come. We'll both of us stand by you when the time comes to put down the horror that threatens this city. We are your allies, for life.
And just one of the best power couples. I mean, obviously me and Shadowheart are a really big power couple, probably bigger than you and your angel, but you know, somebody has to be in second place. So you're the next hottest couple in Baldur's Gate. What's interesting is that Shar was using Aelin for such a long time as this sort of tool to create more of her justiciars, but also granting Ketheric his immortality. So, like, Shar was allowing that, even though he was working with the Absolute, which I find interesting in retrospect. Because it seemed like Shadowheart was under the impression that, Ketheric had turned against Shar or was betraying Shar by following the Absolute, but I guess Shar knows that the Absolute isn't a true god. It's just these three that have the power of a Elder Brain. And so she was willing to still grant him power through Aelin. Am I understanding that correctly? Or was there something more going on with the connection of Aelin and Ketheric that Shar couldn't control? Because it seems like she was gifting him that, while also using Aelin as this test for justiciars. Tell me again?
I mourn.
Okay, so that's, yeah, same dialogue. Gotcha.
He's gone now.
Okay.
Come to bask in the glow? I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. You must face them.
Cool.
I will help.
All right. I think we're good. Where am I? Okay, I'm going the wrong way. Where is the campfire? Oh, all the way over there. Okay. We can also just do it right there, but... Tonight, it's all alcohol. We are partying tonight. Also, our girl invited us somewhere, and we might be getting some.
This will do. Take off your clothes.
Yes! Yes! Look at us in our matching outfit. Nice placement of that camera. Perfect. Absolutely stellar. Oh my gosh, it's happening. We've been waiting 100+ hours for this. Episode 103. Finally getting it wet. I mean, what? Okay, anyways. There's easier ways to get me naked, you know.
I don't doubt you in the slightest. Come on, then. We've already come this far.
Do as she says. She just watches.
A little misdirection. Couldn't resist. What's the matter?
Nothing. Nothing at all. You're beautiful.
I know. But it's nice to hear you say it.
She does know.
I don't know if I can do this, now that I'm here.
What is it she's gonna try to do exactly? I mean, she wanted to cleanse herself of some of the Shar and shit, but... Shrug and run in ahead of her.
What? Wait! That's cold. Come here. Thank you. I needed that. I needed to know I can face things without Shah. I don't want to go back. Not just yet.
In the sand? That would be so uncomfortable. But hey, you do you.
Just a pebble. Now don't you dare stop.
Don't gotta tell me twice. I've been waiting 100+ hours for this. We did it, everybody. We did it. We did it. It finally happened. You didn't go by the beach, did you, Yenna?
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
Okay. Oh, I need Animal handling. Peer into the cat's eyes. Doesn't know anything about Yenna's mother's fate.
The cat peers back. You read something in its eyes. Doubt. Resignation, perhaps.
Greetings, cat. Checks out. That checks out.
Amicus animalis.
Please, don't look at me.
Something the matter?
Absolutely not.
I should hope not, after the time we spent together. My spirits are thoroughly lifted.
Mine too. I did want to talk about that as it so happens.
Not feeling any regrets, I hope.
Not even a little bit. It was wonderful. Let's do it again tonight. And then the next night. And then the next night. And then the night after that, if we need a break, we'll take a break. But then after that, we're gonna go again, yeah? It was wonderful.
I'm glad. I feel the same way. Though, I'm still finding sand in my hair.
I said it was a bad idea.
I wonder what the others will think of that.
She's worried about her bedhead. They will naturally assume that we snuck away to make sandcastles in the middle of the night.
But of course they will. I hope we'll have more opportunities to slip away. And make sandcastles.
All right, well, now sandcastles are a dirty euphemism. I love it. I wanted to talk about our relationship.
Of course.
Absolutely not. Just remove it from the code. Remove it from the code. 4 can go. May I have a kiss?
Well, don't stand in ceremony. Come here.
Okay. Scratch!
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
What do you got there, boy?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me.
It's rope.
All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
What a good boy. The spacebar skipped it this time. That's not how you're supposed to do that.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Right, let's try that again. No! They changed the way it worked.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Okay, pet him. All right, we hit spacebar now. Okay, I like to speed it up a little bit because it's kind of a long animation, but you gotta see the pet. You gotta see the pet. Okay, where's everybody at? Honestly, it's probably faster to do long strider when we leave, but...
That should work.
Sharp as ever.
I always feel like I'm forgetting one of my, like, post-rest things. Speak with Dead we can't really do until we actually have a body. It'd be nice if we could just pop it on, but that way we could see the green Speak with Dead halos around people, you know, but not a biggie. Not a biggie. Okay.
It is not for us to decide who deserves Ilmater's grace.
Why not? We are his adherents. Who would know if not us?
To claim to know the Lord's will is blasphemy.
It's such a strange new bug. We come out of camp and like some of my characters sometimes just stay in their camp gear. I should do a round of dying soon. Man, I don't love the look of this armor, if I'm being honest. I wonder if dye would help it at all, or if it's just always going to look kind of dumb.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Kitchen. Visitors kindly keep to common areas. Food will be served at meal times.
And we're just going to walk in.
I need a quick word.
Look, I need to finish up here. Lots of soup to clean up. Blood, too.
Okay, so the body's going to be around here somewhere, probably in here. We need to go down there as well. Oh, maybe this takes us to the roof. Pigeon stuff. Okay. A burnished necklace. The deep emerald stones on this chain sparkle like Eldath's eyes. Oh, is it some kind of like hawk or something? I can't get close to it right now. Wait. Is that a cat with wings? What are you? I don't know what a tressum is. It's a cat with wings, that's what it is. That's what's killing the pigeons. I kind of love it. I don't want to kill it. Okay. Well, we gotta do something. Okay. I think from here on out, Shadowheart might be the one that ends up doing these. Because she can disguise herself. Alright, that we got from that djinn. And honestly, I don't think that there's going to be a way to find the other half of the boots, but I might keep it just in case. We'll send it to camp. There's no reason for us to hold on to it for now.
Collar looks familiar. Does this cat belong to Gale?
Wait, what? Okay, I guess we need to bring Gale. Let's go and get Gale real quick. Unexpected. But let's do this.
Always good to talk, my friend. Are you sure?
Gale, I think I found your cat.
What's on your mind? With...
I'm glad I got that perception check. If I didn't, I don't think I would have known to bring him.
Mr. Dakarios, heavens! Fancy seeing you here.
Tara! That can't be you, can it?
I suppose you won't be terribly shocked to find your old friend Tara amongst the pigeons. They've always been a personal favorite.
My, is that a ring? For us? Ugh, you shouldn't have. Enjoy yourself now, Tara. Looks like you've got yourself set up quite nicely here.
What's your Tressum doing here, gal?
She isn't my Tressum. She's my friend. And from the looks of things, it appears she's eating pigeons.
Indeed. Can you ask her maybe to stop eating the pigeons?
Oh, right. Did you hear that, Tara? Stop it?
That doesn't work with cats.
These
It doesn't.
must be important birds indeed, Mr. Decarios. Forgive me for feasting on their bodies and bones so very voraciously.
Oh, she's agreed. Just about.
That doesn't work for cats. But I guess it's a Tressum, not a cat, so...
Tara remains as willful as ever. I'm glad you finally made her acquaintance. Given the length of my time away, I feared she might have given up on me. Oh, I should have known better. She'd never do such a thing.
I can see why you love her. She is quite the character.
That's Tara. Loyal, intelligent, brave, and apparently unwilling to follow even the most basic of instructions when her own safety is at stake. I wouldn't have her any other way. I'd actually been thinking about introducing the two of you anyway, over a sumptuous home-cooked meal, if that sounds at all to your taste.
Bro, it's not happening, Gale. I'm sorry.
An excellent kitchen and a wine cellar to rival Ondar himself. Not to mention a larder stocked with my homemade Hundor sauce.
He's trying so hard, the poor man. It's not a date. Dude. I feel... so... I think I'm starting to understand how women feel when they try to let someone down easy and they don't get the hint. I was that kid in probably middle school and high school, so I apologize that if I didn't take the hint, ladies. I am so sorry, because I am starting to understand. Under sauce?
A Water-Davian delicacy, spiced to leave exactly the right amount of heat lingering on the tongue.
You can't be subtle with Gale.
Served with that most sharp-toothed of Aquarian residents, the quipper fish. I make it to my mother's recipe. Packs quite a wallop. As does she. Now that we've got something to look forward to.
No!
I think it's time we went and saved the world. Don't you?
There's something else on my mind.
Anything you ask, I'll answer as honestly as I can.
Where's the
I'm an open book, requiring only your gentle hands to turn my pages.
Where's the option to break up with him even though we aren't a thing, but he seems to think we are? This man. Bundle of letters. Okay. Postmaster shipment inquiry.
Might be useful.
Okay, this seems important as well. Like, we've never seen a necklace that had this look to it, so I am not going to be selling this. This might be important for something. We'll put that there. For the special and direct attention of Roa Moonglow only. Look, Roa. You City Zent have always been consummate professionals to me, so I don't understand why the Joaquin's Rest cell is so useless. I was supposed to receive several items from them a few days ago, but have heard absolutely nothing. Could you put out some feeler? Yeah, I killed them. Xeris doesn't answer my correspondence anymore. Danzo. Danzo. You're the one looking for that chest that we've currently got at our camp that we still haven't opened. I still have to consider whether or not I'm going to open that chest and see what's inside. Honestly, at this point, I'm kind of thinking that we take the chest to whoever this Danzo character is with the Zentarum. Or I guess he's working through the Zentarum to receive this. I don't really know who Danzo is. And at that point, we can probably, hopefully, have a dialogue choice to refuse to give it to him if he seems like a shady individual, which we both know he's going to be. But at this point, I kind of just want to bring him the unopened chest just to see what happens. We've come this far. Do we open this bundle of letters? I don't know if we should. We might be able to find something. Oh! Danzo is the one expecting the chest. I did not realize that. Okay. Interesting. So we might want to grab that chest. Well, we got to drop off Gale anyway.
How can I help? I question the wisdom of that decision. I'll be here in the...
Your wisdom be damned. You're not part of main team, bro.
Always good to talk, my friend. That...
Okay.
What's hiding here?
The Caravan Strongbox weighs 13 pounds. Okay, it unselected everything that I just had on control, so fuck you. Stupid thing. Okay, our only way down... probably Featherfall again. Is there anything else we want to do while we're up here, though? I don't see anything else we need to enter.
Nothing but scraps for days.
I thought we'd be safe in the gate.
Okay, where are your boots? There are your boots. Alright, I'm probably going to open the letters and then see if the guy gets mad, but I may reload that. If he is upset that we opened the package of letters. I don't even know. Let's see, where was that again? Oh, it's right here. We're right next to it. Yeah, that's Danzo. Okay. Letter about taxes and an anonymous letter. A concerned citizen tries to clarify his economic situation so that they are taxed accordingly. It's a nightmare of epic proportion that would make an accountant cry. A lengthy letter from a Baldurian patriarch to an unknown correspondent. It describes in no uncertain terms how both parties could profit from a war. Oh, lovely.
Don't suppose you've, stumbled across those letters yet?
I certainly didn't read them. I found the letter intended for the Zentarum. It made for very interesting reading.
You read it? Technically, that's interfering with someone else's property. I should report you to the nearest manip. Tell you what, give it here and we'll say no more about it. I'll give you a nice little bonus as well, a finder's fee. What do you say?
I've got another buyer lined up. I'd make it a very generous fee. I mean, this gets to stay on us as long as we can maintain that I think it's concentration, so this may be useful for more than just one roll.
Fine. Just give me the letter. Forget you saw anything. This never happened.
Okay. We open the letters, finding one for the Zentarum. Technically, that one was not inside the package, but that's fine. Postmaster Danzo gave us a tidy sum in exchange for our silence.
Go on. Bugger off. I've a business to run, in case you hadn't noticed.
Alright, well, we did what we did.
Leave me be, Groundwalker. I've reports to prepare.
Oh, I can't follow up and say that we took care of it?
You'll want to watch out for the enemy's observation post, of course. It used to make a bloody awful racket, but it's fallen silent. No doubt our enemy has claimed the territory.
I have speak with Animalon, thank you very much. Cuckoo.
Shh! No talking! You'll frighten the birds.
Oh, come on, game.
I won't say it again. But we won't clear from Arm. There's nowhere else to go.
Alright, back to our investigation. Took care of the pigeons. I think that one's been cleared, right? Yeah, okay.
You didn't even fight back.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day.
Do I look diseased to you?
Reckon so. There's something off about you anyway. Might be brain rot.
I mean, she's not that far off, so
me,
can't be too
I've got
mad.
a dead high priest to see to.
Indeed, I'm investigating his death and have some questions.
What do you want to know?
Who do you think killed Father Lorgan?
I reckon Investigator Valeria is right. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Lorgan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything. And all we get is nothing but a good man to bury.
Oh no, did that kobold do it? Didn't that say it was a clown hand? So that might be actually be part of Dribbles, but I wonder if it's related. That's the hand right there. Shit. Alright. Well, we're going to continue this investigation in the next episode, so thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody.
I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters, Darren York, ZTD, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, Andrew Smith, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Vlada101, Andy Ford, Bruce Wizzle, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, A Happy Fat Panda, Dennis McKinnon, Turkeyfoot 27, Pedo Kuto, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.